Hi and welcome to 5 Minutes with Kvesti. This time I want to talk about ongoing debate between analog synths and digital synths. This is not about does analog always sound better than digital. Both have uses and both sound good when you have good synth. This debate is more about does digital sound analog enough that you don't need real analog gear. During last few years, analog synths have been resurrected with Mini Brute, Micro Brute, Mini Log, Base Station 2, Volga series, MS-30 Mini and so on and so on. As a fan of analog synths and owner of few myself, and as a first in line to get DeepMind 12 when it comes to my music store, I wanted to say why I want analog gear. I use also digital synths, but analog gear has something that digital synths don't have. For this video I made music with Dave Smith's Tetra and Yuhi's Zebra. Both are quite old synths and both are quite good synths. I wouldn't be surprised if they were released same year. Those who don't know, Tetra is analog synths and Zebra is digital synths. These same things apply to vinyl versus digital music and shooting film or shooting digital. I have a good example for shooting film or shooting digital, so I use that as example before I get deeper into analog sound. I'm shooting this digitally and then try to make it look like I was shooting on film, but it doesn't look that much like shooting on film. When you are shooting on film, each frame has different grain, and that random grain makes that picture look more alive and more random than what you get from digital. I could have added digital grain for this, but that would have been just mathematical noise instead of real analog, real random grain. Reasons why I don't shoot this on film, even though I think it would make this video look a little bit better, is all the hassle and all the work that comes with shooting film. When I shoot this digitally, I just shoot this and upload to my computer and that's it. With film I need to do all the processing and then scan it to computer, and after that I can start editing if I don't want to edit the film, which is even more work. For many people, the reason why they use digital and software is because it's easier when you turn the digital instrument on or turn the software on. It's ready. With analog gear, you have to let them warm up. Some you can play instantly, but some you need to warm up for 15 minutes or in half an hour, or maybe some old gear you need to warm up even more, and after that it still doesn't work perfectly like software synths. Reason why we like analog gear is this randomness that you get when shooting film. It's not exactly the same, but it's analog gear, real components that react to heat and things like that, and that make sound more random, more alive. And when you make simple sequence when you play it with analog gear, there's much more difference than when you play the same sequence with digital gear. I'm not saying that digital can't sound like analog, but it's more like it takes one frame of analog sound and then repeats that one frame when real analog gear has these different frames with different grain size. There's no grain size, but you get what I mean. So if you get the sound that you want from digital and you don't want this real randomness that analog gear gives you, then it's good for you. And if you like software and get it from there even better, then you save a lot of money and space. But people like me who really want this analog randomness and are willing to pay money and waste space, this little randomness that you get from real analog gear is worth it, especially now when they are such a cheap analog gear. I'm not saying digital synths sound bad or can't sound close to analog. Those that sound close to analog usually waste a lot of resources if they are software synths, but you get for this wasting the resources much more control for your sound. That was it for this time. See you next time.